hero with a message that has touched millions of people's hearts around the world. With an incredible 15 reggae albums under his musical belt, he has proved himself one of not only South Africa's best, but also the world's greatest reggae superstars before his untimely death. A man with superb musical tastes and genius, an artist with a message, with a reason and a rhyme behind everything he did. As one can judge by listening to his music, he had a message on every album. His songs are based on three main things: political issues, social issues, and personal issues. Things that play an important role in our daily lives. When asked what inspired him, Lucky humbly noted, people. Looking at people, watching people's movements, the things they do. My songs are based on real life situations and experiences. From the release of his first reggae album, Rascals Never Die in 1984, to his present living legendary superstar status, Lucky had maintained the humble nature that brought him closer to the people that so inspired his music. He had toured the world more times over than anyone could have dreamed of, and shared stages with names such as Maxi Priest, Sinead O'Connor, Peter Gabriel, Michael Jackson, Seal, Ziggy Marley, Celine Dion, Sting, and many, many others. He had raked in over 20 local and international awards for his music and videos. Yet, as a person, he was unaffected by his success. A true gentleman, Lucky's down-to-earth nature was one of his finest qualities.
Blessings, blessings, blessings. Blessings from the smiling coast of Africa, the Gambia. What a blessed day. Blessed Friday. Blessed month of October. It's the 18th of October. On this day in 2007, our family, friend, and loved one, iconic icon, legendary legend, philosophical philosopher, lyrical prophet, Lucky Philip Dube, was gruesomely and callously taken away from us. By war and crime mongers. They might have succeeded in killing the body, but cannot honestly take away his spirit. Indeed, nobody can stop reggae because reggae is strong. Reggae is a revolution. The revolution. Reggae is us and we are reggae. It's about our art, our culture.
Is riddled with a desire to make the world a better place. Massive hits such as Together as One, Back to My Roots, Born to Suffer, Taxman, Prisoner, The Way It Is, Victims, Trinity, Reggae Strong, Teach the World, Respect, and many others have catapulted him into the homes and hearts of people all over the world. He saw through the ridiculous, the injustices, the everyday problems we all have to deal with as human beings, and sliced through the heart of people. His incredible repertoire was a cornucopia of mixed emotions, questioning attitudes, and a simple love of a good melody and a good vibe.
That's Lucky Dube for you. You can never change the message. Indeed. The message is consciousness, is peace, love, unity, togetherness, one love. Killing the prophets like him.
Delivered by his grandmother on a farm near the small mining town of Emelo on August 3rd, 1964, he was not given a name. He was not expected to live, but like every other challenge save one that was to follow in his 43 years, he refused to be a victim. The apartheid system in South Africa provided little opportunity for proper health care, quality education, or employment. Its rigid laws cruelly dictated the movements of black families and individuals.
Sadly, apartheid is apartheid. Whether it was state instituted, but even though we've gained independence, we still have experienced and are experiencing apartheid. Divide and rule. Caste system, class system. Putting others above others. Instead of merit, we use ascription.
His father Jeremiah Mabuza had a liquor habit and abandoned the family before Lucky was born. His mother Sarah left shortly after to seek domestic work in Johannesburg, hoping to send money back, rarely able to. He stayed behind in a mud hut cared for by his beloved grandmother, who nourished him body and soul. At 6 months old, the boy, the very lucky to be alive boy, was finally given a name, Lucky Philip Dube. He stayed on with his grandmother, perhaps the single most influential person in his life. She would often go days without food, making sure Lucky and his siblings ate. At age 5, Lucky had already learned the lesson of responsibility. He began working as a gardener for white families so that his own family would have some food. He quickly saw that his employers treated their dogs better than him. When he was a little older, he was terrorized by a pair of hounds while their owners laughed. More physical pain came at the hands of one of those employers who intimidated him into receiving several high-voltage shocks in a sadistic experiment.
How sad. Some of us are still doing same. Those helping us at home, our house help.
At 8 years of age, he began attending school and continued working off hours. He had to walk nearly 9 miles, get up at 5 every morning, and often go the whole day without food in order to get an education.
Same reality lived
He discovered an entry on Rastafari in the
by many.
encyclopedia, which was to make a lot more sense to him when he later discovered reggae music coming out of Jamaica. Jimmy Cliff was the artist most well known to South Africans at that time because his non-threatening music was played on the radio. The more revolutionary music of Bob Marley
Back to my roots.
Was underground, much of it banned. If caught with one of their cassettes, where health and freedom were
That's why I'm at the
undermined,
Paddy Rice
Lucky
Fields.
listened whenever he could. In high school, his home life continued to be harsh. Yet, he was making creative strides at school. He joined one of the choirs and soon stepped into the role of choir master when the teacher assigned to it lost interest. He led them to a third-place victory in multi-school competition. He organized his first band, the Skyway Band, and borrowed instruments from a teacher until they were discovered practicing and the instruments locked away. At 18, he moved again, this time to his aunt's house, where he finally found both substance and kindness. His cousin, Richard Siluma, 10 years his senior,
Jabulani.
mentor Lucky. Richard
Sagi
was
Shagila, Richard Siluma, Diabonga.
that played traditional Zulu music called Bankanga. Recognizing Lucky's vocal talent, Richard accepted him into the band. A remarkable success story on his own, Richard had walked up the ranks at Teal Records, which later became known as Gallo Studio. As a record producer, Richard recorded Lucky's first album, Lucky Dube and the Super Soul, in 1983, for which Lucky sang but did not write. By his third album, Lucky was financially comfortable and was working on proficiency in English in order to communicate his message to a wider audience. Reggae became the vehicle for these messages, with lyrics reflecting the anguish of daily life in South Africa, as well as the uplifting spiritual vocabulary of the Rastafarians. He was particularly influenced by the militancy of Peter Tosh's music and the stark similarities between oppression of blacks in Jamaica and those in institutionally racist South Africa. He began adding these songs to his concerts, and they were enthusiastically received. The concerts were getting longer and included a Bankanga set and a reggae set. It was clear early on that Lucky was a dynamic, high-energy performer who enjoyed jumping into the crowd and running around the venue while he sang. Richard, who had first seen Jimmy Cliff in 1976, felt the time was right and encouraged his cousin to do a reggae album.
Diabonga, Richard. Respect to you, Sagi Shagila. Thank you for unleashing Lucky Dube to the world. Thank you for the messages, the lyrics. Thank you for the preaching and teaching. We are forever grateful to you for identifying Lucky's talent and giving him a platform. Jabulani, Diabonga. Lucky Dube, we are forever grateful and will continue to remember you as you've actually instructed us in your song, Remember Me. And of course, we'll continue to celebrate your life as you did same in your song, Celebrate Life. And of course, we'll continue teaching the world as you asked us to do so in the song, Teach the World. And who are we not to think about the children? Or be up with hope and down with dope. God bless you. We'll touch our dreams just as I am doing right now. The music, the documentary is for entertainment purposes, not commercial. Thank you very much, Lucky Dube.
After 5 chart-topping Bankanga albums, Lucky and Richard went into the studio in 1984 and recorded Rastas Never Die. The South African Broadcasting Corporation banned it from airplay. the album bombed. The record company was not happy. The semi-autobiographical film Getting Lucky, complete with Lucky Dube Mbankanga soundtrack, had come out until they didn't want to lose their Mbankanga star to an unpopular musical genre. Never to be deterred, the duo tried again the following year.
It's raining. Indeed. But that won't stop me from walking. It won't stop me from celebrating Lucky Dube's life. Come rain, come shine, we walk and we celebrate Lucky's life, among others. We want to thank all those who have invested their time, energy, and resources in making us who we are today. To many, Lucky is a musician. To me, he was and still is my philosopher. My teacher, my legend, my mentor, my icon. Because his lyrics live with us forever. Born to suffer. So let's think about the children. This is where he asked us to think about the children.
Think about the children began to sell, and Lucky's reggae career was set. Think about the children later transformed into one of his well-known hits, Born to Suffer, in which he clearly expressed his concern for those children like himself who grew up without a parent. Before moving on to more reggae projects, Lucky and Richard had one more detour. They recorded a satirical Zulu rap album in Afrikaans entitled Help My Craft, meaning Help Me Scratch, under the pseudonym of Fancy, Uncle Hans. It was a success as well, and Lucky added a third set to his shows. Careful to conceal his identity, he wore a variety of disguises. Eventually, he had to step out of sheer exhaustion and fear for his safety from the surging crowds rising on masses.
Without a father, children are suffering. Without a mother, children are suffering. And honestly, a lot of children are suffering because they are orphans or under a single parent. The children are not born to suffer. What are we doing? What are you doing? Why should they be victims in unsuccessful marriages or relationships? Why? Blessings to all Lucky Dube fans and faithfuls globally as well as locally. Good morning. Slaves, it's about liquor slaves, not legal slaves. Liquor slaves, people who actually depend on drug and alcohol, especially alcohol. That's what he's talking about. Many are actually slaves to alcohol, drugs, among others. Good morning this morning. It's a Lucky Dube day indeed. It's a wet day, but walking walks, so we got to walk on it. Lat, my man, I got to see you. Where are you? Huh? Lat, I've not seen you, man. We got to walk together. We celebrate Lucky Dube's life. Let me know. Good morning this morning. Well, duty calls. Bear with me. It was raining actually a bit heavily around my end, so I couldn't have come live at the time. All right? But I trust you've got a bit of Lucky Dube, the man, and the music. But reach out if you need the full documentary. It's free of charge, it's not on sale. It's just for honestly entertainment purposes and information as well as education. So see you when I see you. Meanwhile, celebrate Lucky's life, think about the children, and remember him as well as our family, friends, and loved ones gone before us. God bless you. See you when I see you. But my crying never helps. Yes. If we're a slave to alcohol or drugs, no matter how hard you try, your crying won't help you. You just got to stop, quit, and you can do it. Yes, many are liquor slaves, and many honestly, instead of definitely taking control, they are being controlled by drugs and alcohol. God bless you. Last message from Lucky Dube before I actually take a leave of you.
The racial discrimination that is happening between blacks and whites. You see, when we read in the Bible about the creation of the earth, the Bible tells us that man was created in the image of God, but it does not tell us whether God was white, black, colored, Indian, or whatever. When I see a black man, when I see a black man, I see the image of God. I see a white man, I see the image
We
of
are all
God.
creation of God. We are the images of God. Together as one. Together as one. Let's come together as one. One people, one creation, one love. The cats and the dogs are forgiving each other. What is wrong with us?